Hey, it's Arrow, and this is Vocal Defrag. Vocal defragging is asking yourself the questions and questioning the answers, building up a relationship with the self that you are. So many times we rely on others to help shape us, especially those that are in control of our careers. Hey, do it this way. Do it this way. I told you to do it this way. Don't do it your way. Make it my way. And so we get shaped. And what happens is there's a lot of disgruntled people. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of misguided answers and questions and steps, and then we sit there and wonder, well, where did I go wrong? Have you ever sat down and asked yourself real, honest-to-God questions and then questioned the answers? That's really what the goal is. The goal is to build up a better relationship with yourself. I keep two different defrag journals. One is a handwritten journal so that I can have physical evidence of the questions that I have asked, and B, a vocal defrag because I need to know the empowerment of conversation, to be able to listen to the inflection, the pitch, the volume, the tone. This is Vocal Defrag. Very interesting subject today. It came to me while writing in my morning pages. Are we trying to catch up or keep up? Look around you. Mainly look at yourself. Are you trying to catch up or keep up? There's really a big difference there, and I was very shocked to come across a lot of research that has gone into this subject. Because to catch up means that you have fallen behind, and to keep up means, hey, I'm equal with you, but I'm just going to keep up with you, or keep up with the expectations that you've placed on yourself. Catching up is almost impossible. You can do a little bit here, a little bit there, whereas keeping up is kind of just maintaining the ability of keeping your disciplines in line. But there are many times, as a podcaster, being somebody who's in the movie promotions business, as well as being somebody who's got an essential job at a grocery store, I feel like I'm trying to catch up, to get back up to where I used to be. But the truth of the matter is, I'm not ever going to be where I used to be. It was a different world when I put in all those hours in the radio world. Got to do the radio station promotions. Got to create commercials for unbelievable clients. I'm not in that world anymore. But the mind has got to be able to let go of where you once stood and find out where you are today. So how can we transition into keeping up versus catching up? By being honest with yourself, by asking those questions and then questioning the answers, by developing a relationship with the person that you are in this present place of now. But so many people are afraid of their now because they're attached to what they call the good old days. Or, hey, I'm going to invest this much time into the future because I know that when the future gets here, that I'm going to be prepared and I'm going to reap on the savings. It's not the way it works, because we all know the future is controlled by everything else around us, including those bosses, including people in your family and friends. Your next decision, trust me, will be made by somebody else, and you're just in it to play along. So ask yourself that question, sit down with a tablet, pick up a digital device, and just ask, am I trying to catch up, or am I just trying to keep up? Break yourself down, because this article that I read was based on a woman's life. A woman who has a career, who is a mother, who is a neighbor, who does all these different things when it comes to hobbies. She has so many different things and expectations that she always felt like that she was trying to catch up, when really the goal is to just keep up. Becoming aware of who you are and how you develop your day is how you stay in tune with what you expect. For instance, like today, I was back in the podcast studio. It's a Saturday. Why would I even go in there? Because I was trying to catch up. I did 5 interviews while we were camping, and those interviews had to be transferred over to the hard drives. And I also do a show called CTCS, which is done inside a grocery store. I had to transfer those files. I was, in my heart, behind. I needed to catch up. But then, when you start thinking about it, Was I really trying to catch up or just keep up with what I normally do on a Saturday? Spend a little less time inside the studio, just transferring, not producing, just bringing things together. I didn't go in there to pay my bills. I didn't go in there to do anything fancy or post anything that was going to get me some hits on the web. The goal was to change my mindset. I'm not trying to catch up. I'm just trying to keep up with what I normally do. So maybe put that in your process of some of the things that you'll do today. Decide for yourself what you want to do and how you want to execute it. How you talk to yourself and how you present yourself in the mirror plays a big role in this game of catch up or keeping up. Be nice to yourself. Look at what you're doing and change out that word, I'm just trying to catch up. No, you're trying to keep up. Remember, catching up means you have fallen behind. Keeping up is that you're just right there with them. You're very equal, and you just want to measure up. Ask the questions, question the answers. I call it defragging. Get to know who you are and start being better than what you were yesterday. I'm Errol, and that's Vocal Defrag.